We're live and direct. This is Code of the Street. What the heck? And always remember one thing: one hand washes the other, right? One hand washes the other, but two hands wash the face. Don't ever forget that. We're live here today, this afternoon. I mean, this is an afternoon. We're going to be doing a lot of this different times of the day. I know some people, it's going to take a minute to get in here, but I like to say God is good, man. Everything's good. To all the people that reached out, my dad's dentures, man. It was a situation. So we got that fixed. Kingston decided, he said, come on, man, we got to come on in the afternoon and see what's going on. And so look, Kingston, one thing I do know, you know that kid Hassan Campbell, the big, he's like
Yeah,
controversial.
yeah.
He was live the other night. I seen his live. He had 5,000 people in the thing. Guess how many views he had? Zero. They're messing with the algorithm. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
I don't
Crazy,
even know.
crazy,
I
crazy.
don't even know if I understand that. Oh, I just saw the notification for the live at the top of my phone.
No, so that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes when you see a low number of you, it's not really doesn't really add what it is. I mean, in the morning, you see, we'll get up to like 40 something, but he had
Sure.
5,000 people, man. So, look, let's start out with this. Let's get this out of the way. The Make the Wish is a big announcement I'd like to share with you guys. I may have secured a 500 to $1,000 donation. Uh, how I found out that was my son, the school he goes to, the priest was here the other day, to see my father because my father, guys, no, I don't have to get in all that. So he told me there's a guy at the school that wants to donate money to, a family in need, a good student, whatever. So that's my son, straight A student in school, works. He knows all about this inner city. He don't care about none of that. But so long story short, they're donating money, and then as that was taking place, a guy was talking about to make the wish, and he was like, "You do that?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "It's my third year. I'm trying to." I told him everything about the Reddit and the haters and all, and he said, "Man," he's like, "And you're still doing it? You didn't give up?" I said, "Nah." He's like, "That sounds like a cause I'd like to." He said, "What do you think?" He's like, "What if I tell you maybe I can secure you $500?" I said, "Bro, you don't even understand." I said, "That's a blessing." I said, "I'm at 650 right now." He's like, "Well, maybe I could do 1,000." He's like, "I'll let you know in a couple days." He said, "It'll definitely be
Wow.
something."
Is that somebody that's staff or someone at the school?
No, no, no. It's another guy who's somebody, how you network.
Yeah, for
Here's
sure.
the thing, and I told the guy, whether you could do it or not, that's not the problem to me because, I understand that 500 to $1,000 to most people in this economy. I said, anything you could do. And the other big announcement I want to say is, Mike Ball, I told you, if you get a run together and you put it together, an Insane Wheels run, I'll come out. You figure out where it's at, man, and I'll find a way to get there. Even if I got to get there, rent a bike wherever I'm at, man, or whatever, I would do it. But it's looking like the big announcement to me is that I've conversed this weekend. There was a couple local events for veterans clubs, and there might be looking like there might be a Make the Wish run too coming up this year. I don't care if it's 5 people, man. It's if we get enough guys December to bring that check up there, like even when you come down, I might be Kingston, drive my truck. We're gonna take the bikes and just, even though it's cold, look, what we're doing here, what people don't realize, Kingston, is this is remarkable, bro. This is, the first year I raised 1,700. The second year in December we had where we're at now. So we're way surpassing any expectation, but it's just I feel like it wasn't the time. I feel like this is the time to
Hmm.
raise the most money, to do the most, and to really have people say, you know what, you can trust this guy. Not even if you don't want to trust me, man. Trust the cause. Or like I said, always feel free to donate yourself to Shriners, Ronald McDonald House. You don't have to give me anything. So when people tell you or whatever they say, don't, we're not doing that. We don't care. We're moving forward. But this thing, I think, is going to grow to be something very, 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 that's going to be sustainable for a long time. Like, I feel like my kids will be able to run this organization, and there's going to be not only just Make the Wish, This is all for the youth, and not only coaching 23 years to all these people that say whatever. 23 years I coached, man. So I'm 50. I was a young dad. And I still, once my daughter was 4 years old, boom, I was there every day. It started T-ball, then it was soccer, then she did softball. My son, the same thing, soccer, basketball, and baseball.
Yeah,
And
that's a lot when you got multiple kids, multiple sports,
yeah,
multiple seasons, and then
yeah.
it's not even just your kids; it's their teammates and everyone you're around helping out, coaching, and that whole community.
And the thing is that not only that, it's like, me being here with everything I have going on, you guys, like in the infamous words of Mike Ball, you guys are the reason why I'm here. You guys make this show happen, man. I had day oneers. Mike's show is great because he doesn't look, he says I praise him all the time. Because Mike, that's what we strive to be over here. I strive. I almost got the trolls all gone. Now I strive to it's like Mike, I'm restarting the show. Like we're starting from scratch here. And I have no problem doing that because I've never given up, no matter what adversities come my way. And I'll say another thing. That's what I taught kids, how to be confident. Don't let people that want to make fun of trauma that kids go through, or somebody's been bullied or somebody went through abuse. People make fun of that. You got to get your kids confident. Don't let them fall for that. Tell them, yeah, you want to be upset? Wait till there's nobody around and you're by yourself. Then you can be upset a little bit. You really have to let that bother you, but don't let people see it because that's where people get the leverage over you. So this whole thing I'm doing with Make the Wish and the years coaching and going forward with all these good people is I'm trying to open youth centers all across this country. And, my cousin's in Canada. I'm not going to say it's going to happen tomorrow, but people say, well, why didn't you do it before? Well, my son's 17 now, about to be going on. Like, I waited till there's a time where, I've raised my kids. They live with me. Now, one day they didn't live with me. No disrespect to the mom, but they live with me. So I think I could speak on, what the right temperature in the room should be at your house, what look, kids don't need anything but somebody who just lets them know that whether it's your parents that you love them, somebody believe in them, man. Somebody to let them know that even when they F up, it's going to be cool. Don't bash people. So everything we're doing here and what we're trying to do going forward is not going to be for, what's that old saying, Kingston? It's not going to go, this is all not for nothing, man. There's a big light at the end of the tunnel. And you guys know me. I've been here for 3 years. I'm the same guy. Michael Morma, I just saw this. And thank you because you've been here, brother.
What's up,
and you always know, yeah, he's a good dude, man. Lance, my brother, what's up? Mike Ball.
Cool. I like it.
Mike, you know what, Mike? I was reading that and I seen the 1%. I was like, is he 1%? Barbie, Steve Easy.
Good afternoon.
What's up? I miss Hardwire. JJ.
What's up, JJ?
Oh, so I have to do this. Let's see Johnson, cool gamer. Long time no see. Hey, look, so since Lance,
how's it going?
Well, hold up. Since Lance and Kingston always making fun of me, I mean, I'm not going to veil yet, but I'm going to let you know that Code's on the comeback. I'm down 12 pounds. Everything's starting to come together. Oh, listen, and another thing. Thank you, Barbie, for bringing that up. I was on it today. Hopefully by tonight or tomorrow, I'll have the Zelle. I hooked everything up to the bank, so I'm waiting for that to go through. But, the thing why I do Kingston, let me just say this, and then we'll get your opinion. The thing why I do this drive, it's not just because of I want to just get money and the whole light shine on me. This has nothing to do with me. It's all the people who donate. It's the fact of the physical part of it. Like Kingston's going to come down. We're going to bring toys up there, like to bring something, to know that you're doing something like a selfish act. Like when Mike Ball goes on, he wonders why I'm always saying his name. I really respect the dude. And to be honest, when I first talked to him, he probably doesn't remember our conversation, but he told me, he said, Code, if you want to be successful, I've been doing this 17 years. He's like, the haters are part of the game. Like you said before we came on here, I was going to say something. You said, well, no, like this is all learning. So when I could see a guy like Mike who
On the job
embraces,
training.
yeah, like how he embraced me in Kingston and how, we're becoming cool. And, there's nothing if Mike Ball called me. I mean, that's just, I'm a loyal guy like that. But, I strive to have a show like his one day, man. I don't know. I really would like to, like this thing we're about to do now, because we are going to switch gears. So hopefully I secured a big donation, and it's looking like there's going to be a toy run too on the bikes. I don't know who's going to drive in December, man. I've done that. But Kingston, what's up with you, brother? How was your weekend, man? What did you do?
Great weekend, actually. This is like the first weekend. It kind of felt like fall. It was not chilly.
Lance, I'm down 12 pounds, brother. I'm sorry. No carbs, just vegetables and fruit, dude, and protein. That's it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
But yeah, the weather was super nice this weekend. Kind
of like,
you could feel the fall weather rolling in. But yeah, my son had a couple baseball games. They won both of those. They shut the other team out twice. Then I went to my neighbors had like a 50th surprise anniversary wedding anniversary thing. So I went to that Saturday night, seen a lot of people I haven't seen in a while, and just chilled, watched football yesterday.
I had on Saturday morning, man, I heard all these bikes. Mike Ball and Steve Easy. I hear all these bikes, man. I'm like, what's going on, man? Rah, 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 rah. I'm like, so I hear all these, and they don't come on my street. It's all parked on the side street, like 20 bikes. I'm like, man, what's going on? So, my first instinct is to think, all right, something's coming to fruition. Like, it just didn't make sense. The kid around the corner, he has a lot of people with him too. So, long story short, it was a bunch of guys came by to see how I was doing, man, and they were getting ready to go on a run, man. It was cool to see that, man. A couple came in, said hi to my pop, man. It was good to have that respect, man. And I say that to say this. I would, just so everybody knows, the people who watch, the Bushes who don't, let me say one thing to just say this. And I mean this, I have to say this. It's nothing pertaining to haters or nothing like that. But, since the day when I came up here, I've been the same guy. My whole life, this is who I am. There's no difference between the camera on and off. I'm the same guy. The same guy who opens the door for women. The same guy who likes to give a girl flowers. The same guy who's loyal to his friends, meaning that when I'm with you, I'm with you. There's nothing that could come in between it unless God does. That's everything this channel is about to be, man. And like I said, I want to take a second to apologize to all the people here that if you ever felt like this channel maybe steered to a little bit of drama, well, thank Kingston, because he doesn't like it, so we don't entertain that. Mike Ball's giving me good advice. A lot of people, man. So, coming up here every day doing this is not really that easy. It's easy to just pick a drama and a topic, but today is like a big thing to me with the Make the Wish, man. And that's why I wanted to come on here and share it with you. And to be honest, I remember, didn't Mike say go in different times of the day? Who said that to us? Was that Mike that said it that day?
Yeah, probably. But yeah, no, I definitely agree with it,
Well, the thing is this. You got Kingston, who's 36. I'm 51. We got all these great people in here, probably younger than me. And everybody shares the same aspirations and dreams. Maybe we are not next to each other. Maybe we didn't grow up together. But when I tell you that if there's anything I could do for you and you need me, and I say I'm a phone call away, like I mean that shit. And people know that. And I don't say that anything for the YouTube. I say that because I said to myself, I watch all these people, Kingston, like successful on YouTube and how they doing it. And I've seen a lot of fake guys become successful quick. A lot of other people with drama and all that. I'm like, like I think Mike and a couple other people, consistency. So like what we're doing here is going to definitely surpass bullshit. We're getting a niche and going in the zone. But what I have done, and I've done some homework, Mike Ball, you'd be proud of me. A lot of guys, Kingston, and content creators, they still deal with a lot of the like. This is early on for me to be, green, learning quick. I'm actually learning at a pretty much expedited fashion versus some of these people don't learn and they don't draw a line and they just keep dealing and it gets stagnant, and I kind of feel no disrespect that maybe that's where I wasn't in some small way, starting to go down a little rabbit hole because you want to so hard, get your message across and let your people know who support you what's right. But the thing is, what I realized over this weekend, and maybe I'm late to the game, and I know this because I've been in the street my whole life. But learning this YouTube is you don't have to explain, like Kingston said. People who know you fuck with you, they're gonna fuck with you, man. Like it's just like this election.
You're gonna
People know who they're
exhaust.
voting for. Yeah, like
You're
I don't
gonna
have to
exhaust. You're gonna exhaust yourself trying to
exactly.
I don't know. It's like you're trying to kind of right a wrong when there's no wrong in the first place. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's kind of tough for me to say, but you could be doing 110% the right thing. There's still going to be people that don't see it that way. There's still going to be people that see it that way, but they just want to throw.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you, Steve.
Like,
no, it goes out to even people like JJ, man, like who, when everything I went through in the beginning, what I'm saying is, like I said, I don't want to spend time on that, but I have to say this. Kingston, I learned like not even just your friendship means a lot. A lot of the friendships that I made through that, learning experience, there's people still here. Obviously, JJ's one of them, man. Like all the new people coming, like
yeah,
I am so hard on myself. I give advice, sometimes I don't take it. I would never let somebody down. Like I told my sister, in the event something, whatever. I don't have to rehash that, but I'm too worried about leaving a legacy to where my grandkids don't have to be embarrassed. My family's never embarrassed. That's why I will never be anything other than that. So what I'm getting at is Kingston.
Yeah,
we're gonna go places, bro. Good things are coming, brother, man.
Yeah, well, we're already in the process. We're already on the ride there. That's
yeah, damn straight, man.
We gotta enjoy each day. That
Ghost Eagle Guardian, what's up, my brother? Hope you're having a blessed day, man.
Ghost Eagle Guardian.
He did it. He did it. Mike was. It was Mike.
Right.
No, and I mean this. I mean this with all certainty, Mike. I really don't even want to share this short that I have right now. I'd rather give this to you because Kingston, this is a good topic that we were going to go touch on. Mike, I just feel like you would do this a lot better. I mean, I could talk a little bit about it, but this is unbelievable, man. That this thing with the Masons, Mike. I don't know. You might even seen it. If you want me to call you real quick, Mike, and tell you, or unless you just want me to go, because
yeah, talk about it a little bit if he wants to.
Do something. You know what, Mike? I'm gonna stop it every couple seconds and talk about it. You do what you want after this, but I think this is crazy. So what I'm going to show you is we're going to do some reactions on a video here of a former officer. You guys know who the Masons are and all that. Well, there's a lot of other things that you hear over the years. You may believe, you may not. And it's just, I don't even give shit away, man, because even for me to tell you my words would be words out like some other people. I don't want to do that to you. I want to let you guys see it and hear it and tell me what you guys think. Allegedly, let me check. Allegedly. Oh, shit. I see Cash App, Kingston.
Ching, ching.
Oh, ho. I'm not saying that to any women. God forgive me. I don't mean it like that. Kingston, we did it. We are right now. Okay, so allegedly, and I'm going to say this already. One, two. Yeah. So now this is unbelievable. There's two people here already that's given $300 a piece. And one of them just donated another $100. So guys, look, I thank you for that donation. Like I said, everything transparent. So we were just at 650, as I said before the show. Now we're at 750.
Wow.
And why this is important is because I'll just say this, not just the people trying to stop it and hate. I don't care about that. But last year in December, the beginning weeks of December, I was at 700. You know, I donated some money. The first year we did 1,700. I know that not only my mom and me getting away from drama and starting this thing and staying positive and all the good people, I said, I feel like this is the year. And I can't thank you. I can't thank you enough. Look at my kid. Look,
Yeah.
if you want political conversation, yeah, Mike, I know, right? For real. But this is good though, Mike. This one I like it. Thank you so much, allegedly, man. I really I don't know, man. Let's do this, Kingston. I'm gonna play some of this. All right, so look, I don't own the rights to this. This is I don't even know who, but I'm gonna stop it and play it because they're gonna definitely strike me. But I heard a lot. Hey, Cindy, ¿qué pasa, mami? Screaming ay, papi. Porrico, mami,
SUV.
screaming ay, papi. I love it when you call Big Papa. Like,
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go try to locate some socks.
yeah. Straight up, Steve. There's a lot of guys up here on the internet that claim to do that. They don't see nobody in the chat. Mike, you know what, Mike? I listened to your show the other day and I was amazed how many people that you still have from day one, man. I can only, like, I'm on the way to that, bro. I really am. And Mike is, yes, we're doing big things. And what JJ did the other day, let me take time. How could I forget to thank you for running that raffle thing with the $25 donation and code? And listen, look, make a wish to win a $100 prize from. Look at that, man. So, guys, you got to get over to JJ. If you didn't subscribe, check her out. We're doing big things, man, and all this is gonna do is get bigger and bigger and bigger. I want to do bigger things, man. If this goes great this year, like I know it's going to, I told you the next trip for me is by the summer. I want to have a youth center. Yes, it'll have to be in Philadelphia first, but you know, there's a guy I just got a number from who has one open already. A friend of mine just came home. He did 17 years, Muslim guy, great guy. He's actually a paralegal, and the guy that he works for actually has a nonprofit, has a gym, and doing his thing, man. You know, everybody in this chat's awesome, man. For real. Like, look, Mike's chat's over here. My chat goes there. I love it. Mike actually makes me look good when he goes over there because, you know, people coming from here going over there and saying, oh, well, Code does have some good friends. All his friends aren't crazy. Oh, Lance, I got you. Oh, look at Lance. Lance wants to pop up. Yeah, Lance. Just let me see your face, Lance, so nobody's trying to photobomb us. Hardwire, good show, bro.
Hardwire, what up, buddy?
Yeah, I'm going to do that right now. And let me tell you something. Anybody saying that somebody kissing Mike's balls ass or being, no, listen, what it is I just think that I'm glad to know the guy. If I would have known Mike the motherfucker before I did all this shit, man, I would probably be but you know what? Then I would have learned all that shit. But you know, life is a monthly fee. Yeah, I know, right? Yo, we're doing big things. But I want to play some of this, guys. So oh, Cindy sent me a donate. Look what Cindy sent me. She said it says code. This is Cindy. I just want to tell you that I really think you lost weight and you look like that you're working out. I can't say that I see a giant difference right now, but keep up the good work. I'm rooting for you. By the way, no more frozen Slurpees and watch what you eat. Oh, look at this. They're pranking my house again. My
Put
poor
him on
dad.
speaker. Put him on speaker.
Oh shit! Hold on. Yeah.
Remember, you're supposed to do that.
Yeah, I know. I'll do it the next one.
That's
Thank you for another. Now we're at 7:55. We got another donation. $5. Mi corazón. No, it means a lot. All right, let's get into this, Kingston. You ready?
Yeah, play it for a couple minutes.
Hey, Mike, let me tell you something. One thing I will say, I've been around the MC world and the street. I'm 51 years old, and I'm from Philly. The reason why you are who you are is because, like I told you, one reason, you were fucking taught right, started in your house right, and you got some OG homies in the club that taught you right, man. And that's how you learn right. And I think that's because a lot of guys don't do that, man. They might take what they learn at home, you know. Thank you, man. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, I'm gonna have to share some wrenches with you guys, man. Because all right, let me play this.
The gangsters before us learned how to get down from like mob tube and shit, you know.
Thank you, Hardwire. Yo, Hardwire, man. Me and him's gonna be getting together soon. He ain't too far from me. All right, look. So I don't know too much to all the, what's in this, but I do know this guy is actually, I guess, I don't know what you call a ratting or whatever. The guy was a cop. He would, I the only Philly guy mentioned from Philly. Well, you know what? Because Philly's a tough place, man. And even if you're in the MC world, man, it's just, there's a lot of, everybody thinks they know all be all. All right, check it out. So we're going to play this. Listen for comments. I'm going to stop it. And this guy's going to let you know what's really going on as far as the Masons and the hierarchy, the structure, the organization, stuff that I didn't even believe. Hold on.
Freemasons. Man, a lot of cops are involved with that. Really? Oh yeah. It is. It's a thing that I'm not saying you must do, but 95% of them do. You know what I mean?
This actually exists.
Yes, it does. It's a cult. It's nothing to be messing with.
Okay.
See, I think what he said there was a cult, and like I said, Soul Revolutions. This is their content. What I do know is I've heard a lot about this growing up through the years, from the church, from about the families, the Rothschilds. I mean, I say this all the time. People, we argue, everybody fights about political when it's really one family. But just the way he breaks this down, just pay attention, man. It's crazy. He was there. He saw.
I'll tell you straight up.
You ever get that far?
Oh yeah, I became a master mason. I mean, the highest it goes 33rd, but even at 32nd, from the rank.
Real quick, a 33rd is in the Masons. You have different levels, and that's the highest you can get for that.
Ranks of 30th to 33, which is 3. That's when they divulge the actual truth to you.
I got you.
Because in order for you to be a Shriner, you got to be a Mason. 40.
So listen, you heard what he said, Kingston? That's when they divulge the truth. Once you get to a certain step, it's like almost, I'll just say because he's here right now. When you see Mike do his show every day and he's breaking shit down from the left to right, who said this, said that, it's like there's always some kind of structure, hierarchy. I guess the old term back in the day, Kingston followed a leader. Everybody's trying to get to a certain position. I think that's what he was trying to do. I didn't see the end, but he's breaking it down how this thing is. And I think it's crazy, Kingston, because I didn't know it was like this. But let me stop talking.
Do you think this intertwines with Knights of Columbus and shit like that?
Yes, he says the Knights Templar, all that stuff, man. Watch, check it out.
You got to be a Mason, and the more you go up in that pyramid,
Soul Revolution
the
contact.
go is a
Fair use.
Right. They're the highest of the highest. Really? Yeah, they're the satanic children of Satan.
Wow.
They actually sit on the table.
Listen, this the family I always talk about, the Rothschilds. Listen what he says. Fair use.
They have a special chair for Satan right there. And he comes and talks to these family members, and they're the ones that the shaking and bakers, I call it.
Now, this all has to do also with the those people who go out into the wood and they burn that wooden owl and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, you're talking about those the Illuminati.
Illuminati, okay.
Right.
Now, my only thing, Kingston, with this is, guys, do your own homework, do your own research. Don't just listen to this guy, because you know what, man? A lot of people, what I feel over 51 years in my life, have agendas. You know, there's reasons. They don't just do anything for nothing. Like if this guy was a part of something, like that's why the whole telling thing, I just never understood it. Like if you're gonna be loyal and you're around people, or even these guys in the mob in a club or whatever you are, and then you divulge all your secrets and everything because something didn't work out for you. Like that's the one thing I just never did. Share conversations. I just don't. So I don't know what this guy's doing, but let's listen some more.
Has to do with
Oh yeah, you have to be a Freemason to be that. All the presidents were Freemasons. A small portion were.
Oh, put him on speaker.
But they were
Let's
Jesuits.
fuck with him.
This is the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, even the Pope.
Yeah, I am. Hold
Everything
on.
is controlled by the
Fucking-
white and black Pope.
Oh.
Try not to swear. Just mess with
Hello.
him.
I got it, Dad. Hello. 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 Hello.
They already heard we were gonna mess with him.
Yeah, they hung up.
Do what you did last time. Say, "Oh no, I'm busy right now." But if you give me your house number,
Give
I'll
me
call
your
you
number,
back
I'll
at
call
6
back.
p.m.
Well, check this one out though. Listen what he says here, bro. Soul Revolutions, fair use. Thank you for the content.
So black and white, which is white and black tiles, is where we have our temple. Here in law enforcement, I actually joined the Brotherhood of Freemasons. I mean, you know, a lot of cops are.
See, that's where I gotta stop. So you had a brotherhood of the Freemasons. So whatever your brotherhood, your whole life you strive to do something to fit in to get somewhere, and now you're out here telling. Let me speak for my own. I'm not saying Kingston
That's
feel
why
this way.
I would ever be afraid to be in a gang or something.
I think this is sucker shit telling, but I mean, I didn't know all this though. But I mean, how are you gonna know unless they
Because
tell? Well,
say you got a gang of 10 people, and then 9 out of 10 people do the right thing, and one person brings down the whole thing. So it's like you can make all the right calls, the right plays, and do the right shit, but it only takes the person to the left of you or the right to you. That's why you shouldn't even really ever commit crimes with anybody else besides yourself, because
I never understood, man. And when I see people do that, man, it's crazy, man. Yeah, Mike, good point. No, Mike appreciates everyone. That's why I like him, because he does every day. He's not Mike's very humble, man. That's anybody, if any women, anybody you know, Cindy's the makeup queen. Let me see real quick. A standard mod is a regular person who can block your chat. I'm sure they told you already. Yeah, I know, but other mod can control things and like actually work in your chat. Yeah, I don't even know. Hardwire Cindy knows this stuff. All right, let me get back to this. Kingston, listen to this.
Involved with that? Really? Oh yeah. It is. It's a thing that I'm not saying you must do, but 95% of them do. You know what I mean?
This actually exists.
Yes, it does. It's a cult. It's not gonna be
Hold
messing
on.
with.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Did you ever get that far?
Oh yeah, I became a master mason. I mean, the highest it goes 33rd, but
Okay.
even at
We already watched
32nd,
this, right?
see from the ranks of
Hold up.
30th to 33, which is 3. That's when they divulge the actual truth to you.
All right, that's all I'm going to play on that. So look, what he's saying is you get to a certain point to where then they're going to divulge information. So you do all this stuff or whatever you're going to get to that point. I'm sure there's nothing. I don't know what they do to get there. But could you imagine that, Kingston? And why I wanted to share that, it's not about Masons. It's about, getting to that point. So you have to go in blind and you really love something and you're going to do something, sacrifice and do whatever just because you want that bad, but you don't even know what you're going for. You have a vision or you think you know what something is, but you have to go through all that to be a 33rd, which is a lot, to then know what's going on. To me, I think it's a little crazy, bro. Respect to all. I know a lot of Masons, but I just want to make a point that you should never go into anything blindly, man. Like, educate yourself. If you don't know, read yourself. I don't have to tell you, guys know this, but that's why I think a lot of guys who join clubs and get into the mob and get into street gangs and want to be street guys do it for the wrong reasons, man. Rather than to know what's there, what you're going for, what's your reason, put in 110%, or you're just doing something because you want to fit in, right? You're doing something because it looks good and you
Yeah, the
want that.
optics a lot, you know.
Yeah, man. It's like you know, yeah, don't commit any crimes. I don't, yeah, no more of them. I like the polls thing. So Kingston, what do you think about that? Yo, I know one thing, man. Steve Easy, man, since I've been going in Mike's chat, and I've been watching Mike for a minute now. Steve's always been in there, man. Uh, what do you think about that? Look what he said right here. I love this, man. Nothing worse than a rat. Steve Easy, I'll be honest with you. I used to get a lot of heat over here for this, man, because the old community we're in was, MobTube, how it started. People tell stories. They started all about no anti-rat, and then before you know it, all the informants started the channels. I never was on a channel or wanted to be an interview with any of them guys, man. I don't care what you did, who you told on. You knew what you were getting yourself into. So what you tell him to do, take another man from his family. My brother's been locked up 30 years, man. Oh, I got good news on him too, man. Uh, he's got a new lawyer. The Innocent Project picked this case up.
Oh, they did?
And yeah, we got some big fights coming along. Shout out to my brother Jason. He's been down 30 years for something he didn't even do. 30 years, man. 30 years. And he's a solid dude, man. They don't make him like that no more. And I really don't even say that. Yeah, never rat nobody. I don't even say that because I wanna condone or I wanna push, the street shit or anything like that. I think be a
No,
civilian,
it's
man.
the same thing. It's the same thing you teach your freaking kids in kindergarten and in first grade.
There you go.
Don't tell on your friends. Don't tattle. Right?
Yeah, because you know why?
Everybody learned in freaking first, second grade. Don't
Oh
tattle.
shit. Is Lance still
And
here? He left.
just on a much bigger, more serious scale, obviously. But
Where's Lance at, man? I dropped the link.
you're
Oh
not
shit.
talking about who stole your toys in the sandbox. You're
Well, Lance, the link didn't go down. If you're still here, let me know.
Wow.
Damn, Steve, man, damn. No, it's crazy. No, that's the thing, man. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. But I think it's crazy that people really think that this internet shit is real. Like people come up here and act like, they do their shows, Kingston, and you've seen all the shit talking in the rah-rah. You know what's funny, man? Almost say I got a lot of heat for something I didn't even do with running a good charity. How about that other clown that lives near you, man? How did he ever get away with that shit, man? Because he scanned people.
Yeah, I don't know. And it's funny because I met him. I met him in real life and was with him that time. And then, like, even when we were hopping up on panels years ago, or like, when all of us were kind of talking, and then he kind of went sideways with, all that bullshit. I just kind of, stopped talking to him and continued our friendship. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know,
And I met
man.
that dude in real life, and that's why I was like, I don't want nothing to do with him. He's kind of shady. And the reason I don't like him is because, like, he, kind of represents Connecticut in a fucking bad way, in a bad light. He's not like a good representation. I think he's a big bullshitter. So,
But it's good though that you got to see that and see the difference. Let me tell you something, man. Just being honest, the only thing I will say is not even just this charity, anything in life. Like to me, to be a thief, I just never ever. I remember when I was a kid, I was a young kid, and my dad used to have this change jar. And bro, I told you, we grew up humble beginnings, man. My dad got hurt the same year I was. We didn't have a ton of money. So, like, I wanted to get something from the store. So I went in one time and I took some change.
Yeah,
I took some quarters, went and bought some shit. Man, let me tell you, I got my ass beat. But I was a young kid. I understood. So, and I wasn't doing it to like do anything other than we didn't have money like that, man. And I just wanted some candy. I wanted shit. And I was just like, I was young, bro. I was like probably
No,
5, 6 years
obviously.
old.
Yeah.
But I learned from right then, man. Like, but here's the funny thing though. When I worked as I got older, it was only like $20, whatever, maybe less than that. I gave that money back, and I think I paid it back a million times over. But still, to never want to do that, like, why would anybody want to ever,
I
you know? I
yeah.
just don't get it, man. I would never just take from anybody for no
When I,
reason, man.
when I was in like I was like 5 years old or something because I was in kindergarten and I got a half day in school. You do like the AM PM, and then my mother and I went to like CVS or Walgreens. It was Walgreens, and she had bought a few things in line, and I slid like the like the juicy fruit gum into my pocket. And then when we got in the car, I started eating a piece, and she was like, "Where the hell did you get that?" And I was like, I got it, in line. And she knew I obviously didn't pay for it. So she like grabbed my wrist, walked me back in there. They got the manager to come up and she was like, my son needs to tell you something. And I told them like that I pocketed and stole the gum and pretty much learned from there on out that, that's just not acceptable.
No, I mean, even the fact of like just telling on somebody or betraying somebody, anything in that realm, and I'll tell you this, man, and this is true. This is the only thing I'll say to anything relevant to, anything in relationships or people or me. I've never, ever, ever, ever in any relationship, any friendship, no matter who I was ever with, I've never been the one to break the link in that relationship, man.
Right.
I've always been the one to step away when I realized that, it's not feasible for me to be around people that number one are not who they say they are, and number two are doing shit that I myself don't do and would never stand for. Not just here. This is my whole life. So,
Yeah.
it's crazy, man.
Same. I've only had, well, not only, but yeah, I've had 5 serious girlfriends from like ending high school up until maybe now. Actually, not 4 serious girlfriends, but I would never cheat on a girlfriend like with another girl or nothing like that. And I do that shit happens all the time, and I just don't understand why, whether it's a guy or even the girl, why anyone would be in a relationship if that's what they wanted to do. I
Uh, the thing is though, bro, sometimes people are so selfish and about themselves that they really think that, like, or some people think they're so slick that they can do everything, handle both, and they can,
but that's
be a certain way. But like I said, man, I just got done having this conversation. My buddy's wife came here for my dad, the dentures, all that. And she
yeah.
was, her mom passed 2 years now. My mom's been 5 months. And I really think that, you get to a point in your life, man, where you understand what's right, what's wrong. Now, the thing is some people still like play dumb and do whatever, but I've never been one of them guys, man. I like to be straight down the line. What you see is what you get. Just like when I wore that vest all the time, man, the
And
independent.
that's what you expect from the other friend or the other girl partner or
Yeah.
whatever. That's what you want, so that give respect, get respect, that type of thing.
Well, if you don't give that respect, number one, there's a big chance you're not going to get it. Number two, Hardwire, Mike, these guys in here, Steve, they know, man. Because in the biker world, I mean, that's where I think that it's really like that's the one, atmosphere, whatever surroundings, bro. That it's one place you can't act like that. Like that's everything that whole life is built on is that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Oh, here he is right here. Watch this. I forgot to hold on, Argo. Let me give you your wrench.
Yeah, that's good stuff, though. It is. But there are a
Argo's
lot of
funny.
people that won't give respect until they get
Hold on.
respect. I'm just to give respect, and then if I get the respect, good, I'm with it. If I don't get the respect, I remember it, and I just kind of carry on. That's all.
Yeah, he's funny, man.
Huh.
Hold on, where's the
Oh boy.
hold on a second. Let's get him mad. Oh, they get mad when he's up here, man.
What's
That
that?
all that time people used to call me and be like, Argo did this, Argo did that. Like me and Argo, look, Argo can sit there and say, yo, Co, fuck you, and I tell him fuck you too. Like, we have that. But the one thing I knew though is like
Fuck you.
you're never gonna fucking, like it's funny because we have a different relationship, and it's funny how people, no matter what, think that they're like, fucking with you. Oh, I like the thumbs up. It's crazy, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's gonna piss him off now. Hey, Dave Straight. But even Argo was in here before, man, and he had a wrench. He never ever was, I mean, the only thing with Argo is that I'm kind of fucking pissed off that his bike's looking as good as it is, and my bike, well, he did give me the spacers. No, never. And Argo, my boy said, when you bring the spacers up, whenever, I'm gonna bring it right over to his garage. He's gonna let me use his tools and everything. Put that bitch right on. Because I like to ride, man, once in a while, Kingston. But
How often
anyway,
do
what
you
I
get out there and ride? Probably not as often as you like.
know, bro, what the fuck?
That's what
He's
everybody
funny.
says.
Yo, I remember the first time when me and Argo met on here, and he was like, when he went on, he came right up on the joint, man. He was on the bike, and we started. I couldn't believe whatever. But Kingston, let me ask you an honest question, and I mean this all sincerity, no bullshit, no joke. Do you think that, say, down the line, do you think that, and I'm asking you this, I think I know the answer, but I really just want to get your opinion. All these people on here, social media, wherever, that do what they do, the bullying, the docs, and acting crazy, whatever, not just here, everywhere. Do you think that they know deep down, like, they're doing all that because that's all they have, they have to know that, like I said, the kids, you think they really don't care about the kids? Obviously not, right? How could you care if you do shit and you leave that trail for your family to see? Like, how could anybody defend you after seeing somebody act that way, is what I'm saying, I only wonder what you thought about that,
Well, so what's the question then?
So, all right, do you think people really fear that there's any consequences that come after this? Not even from cops or
Honestly, I don't think people are even that don't even
focused.
think some people don't even freaking think that far ahead, bro. Some people are so caught up in the now, and some people they just take shit too far. Like those could just be asshole trolls, but I have no idea. I don't, maybe I'm not the best one to ask, but some people don't think that far ahead. Or if they do, they don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
Nah, Steve, you're right about that. But I was
Some
just
people
wondering
are
because
just ignorant and they don't eat, and I
no,
think
the
it's a
reason why I
bunch
was
of
wondering, one of the other reasons too is because I know another guy who's on here that's, he's a friend of a friend. He's got a big, big channel, and he was saying how even when he started, he was giving me some tips and shit. He got a whole different genre. We would never. It'd be so hard to mesh anything, and he was just giving me advice. He was saying, man, he was just imagine knowing. I've always been the same way on social media, man. The same guys I am here, man. I don't all positive shit, try to stay away from politics as much as possible. But I always had that thought in my mind, this is here forever. This is going in a cloud somewhere. It's not like when I was coming up, you could say something or there's really nobody can hold you to that because unless you had a fucking picture, a Polaroid, I'm showing my age. So now it's man,
well, this is the thing with YouTube. I feel people have different agendas when they come up here. My agenda is to kind of meet people in the real world from outside my area or outside. This is for me to kind of socialize and to meet new people and network. Some people's main agenda might just come up here for laughter and entertainment, and another person might come up here just to strictly troll. Everyone has different agendas. I feel like when they go on YouTube, some might be wanting to push their portray their hobby. Some people might want to push their business or push whatever. Some people have reaction channels, that's just kind of how I feel. But
no, I guess you're right, Janine Barry. It's really not specific. I guess that's kind of making me see that a little bit different because,
that's
like what Steve
and that's
said,
another reason why you can't you can't treat everybody the same because people are up here with different intentions. You know what I'm saying? So it's you're not going to be able to teach some troll or like, kind of let them know what they're doing is wrong because they already know that shit. They're just going to
So,
double down
but
and post shit
but it,
about your family or give up your address. Like people know that shit's wrong, but they're just
but if you're a person like that doing that behavior, you're on social media, wherever you're at on social media, and people are literally following you in your chat or whatever, following you on I don't know Instagram. I don't even know how that shit works. No matter how like it's just crazy. Like that almost fucking empowers people to think that oh these dudes are riding with me, and I just think it's all crazy, man, to see the way everything takes place, transpires, all the fake tough guys, all the bullshit, all the chicks that that they'll be the first ones to do a show and they'll call somebody out. Oh, he shamed somebody on their looks and this and that. And then you'll see their show the same night and they'll be making fun of somebody's looks and the way
yeah.
somebody acts.
I
It's
want to
like,
get, you know what? Then if then people are doing you and I a favor, Code. If they're going the opposite way, then people are doing us favors, bro. So
no, no, no. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, we're both in
Fucking
agreement to
right.
that. Like we want those type of people to just keep going in that polar opposite direction because that's nowhere where we're trying to go. You know what I'm saying?
But look how that is. Look where we're at now though, bro. Like we literally like even before you were coming up here a lot, like it wasn't I didn't say like battles and wars, but I'm saying there was a lot to get to this point, and I'm thankful that I'm just being honest,
Yeah.
despite all that shit, I never got down in the weeds like that. I never went to that level because not only that, I never wanted to be that, and to be honest, like you said, it's a good thing, it's a blessing. All these people get away from you, man. You keep moving forward. And like do some interviews, man, have some good content. Like maybe we could do something Wednesday night, man. We'll come up on Wednesday night, do a live. Maybe we could talk, we could start doing a sports joint too.
We could, like I said, it doesn't have to be a different channel. We'll just do everything
Yeah,
under
yeah, no, I know.
one
Yeah.
umbrella, and just fucking, whatever.
How
Like
about them Eagles? Hey,
Monday
Argo,
night
what
we
happened
could
to
do
them
like
fucking Cowboys? Get on
Monday,
his ass, but no
Monday,
diddy.
No, I was gonna say like Monday night we could do like a Monday night football thing, and then Tuesday we could do something completely different. I mean, there's so many different things up here that we could do.
Well, why don't we do this then? Because this would be cool for this week.
I really think we need to have a Saturday show, call it Stand Up Saturday, and let people
I'm
try
down.
to
We'll do it.
come
We'll do
up
it this
here on
weekend.
panel and tell jokes for 5 to 7 minutes.
Oh,
and
I'm down.
people could sign up, and we'll give out a slot, and then you get to try to prepare your own 5 or 7 minute set. And we're all friends up here, so you ain't got to worry about screwing up or not. And I mean, I'm up
That's
here.
a great idea, bro.
I've been
That's
up
a
here
great
for an hour today talking shit, screwing up. So,
all right, Kingston. So this is what we're gonna do. Thursday night, you got two teams I can give two fucks about. Argo's team, fucking Dallas Cowgirls, and the New York Munchkins, not the Giants.
you know what's crazy? They got 2 Monday night games on tonight.
Yeah, no.
Bills, Jags, and then Commanders and somebody. Hell yeah.
No, Steve, we're gonna do that. How about we do this, man? Thursday night, we'll set it up. We'll talk. We'll do because there's a Thursday night game.
Football games, yeah.
We'll do Thursday night, then we'll do Saturday night, and then we'll do on Monday night. We'll do the Monday night thing. But the joke thing, man, that's So you want to just do it how like you'll tell a joke or I will, and then the chat can say jokes, whatever. Everybody.
No, I say that like each set. It doesn't have to be like Saturday stand up or anything like that. But we pick a nighttime where we're gonna do like a stand up thing, and you got to have like 6 people sign up that are either subscribers or they don't even have to be subscribers. They could just come and sign up or whatever, and then they'll hop up on panel for 5 to 7 minutes. Just like you and I are, and they'll just do their little stand-up shit and tell jokes or whatever. I don't know.
And what if they don't? If some people don't feel safe coming up or, feel weird, then they can put jokes in the chat. Is that cool too? Or we'll figure it all out. But that's a
it's
good.
kind of just like an idea, and then other people could kind of say, "Oh, we should do this," or I don't know if anybody has a better idea or can piggyback up off that idea.
Do you know what we should do one time? Like when I get time, I'll come up your way and I'll wear a suit and I'll put a wig on and I'll be like, hello, today we're in Connecticut and we're going to see the House of Kingston, lifestyles of the rich and famous. Yo, we'll pull your car out and we'll have that Benz and we'll be like, this is a 2024 Mercedes Benz. Dude, that would be funny, man. So like
Some cribs.
Kingston is known that in 1992, Rolling Loud was in his backyard.
Your shot.
We'll have some fun, man. But no, that's cool shit, man. We could do that. That'd be good. So you down for Thursday night? What time do we do it though? Thursday night? Because the game's at 8.
You think we should do it during the game and be on during the game and then just watching the games in at our house, or do you think we should do it like 45 minutes before the game? We'll do it at like 7:30.
Yeah, I think we should do it before the game because then we can give what we think, what we take, go over the players, go over the teams.
Here, set it for 7:15 Thursday night.
He said, "Look, the CT." I know, man. My nephew, he was really good, but like I said, because I'm not gonna stay on there long too. I got shit to do. But
yeah, I'm ready to roll in a second.
Yeah, I'll be back in the morning. But look, to everybody here, man, that stays and supports me it means a lot, man. Stay blessed, not stressed. Let God handle the rest. And as you can see, just to let you guys know,
we'll keep
we're at 7:55.
Nice.
This is like, you guys don't understand how important this is. We're at 7:55 and we're still like, we got another week and a half of September. We got October, November, and half of December to get to that $5,000 where I'd like to get, and to make these kids really, have a good, not just a Christmas, but a good experience when they're laying in that bed waiting for a surgery or a test or not knowing what's going to happen, man. All those little tools, the journals, the pencils, the crayons, some of the footballs and all that, the baseballs, like, they play inside. Some of the parents, when they're there, they interact. I don't know. I'm sure they have, all the sports players come down and the athletes, they donate time. And so it's a really good thing, man.
That is really cool. I just, while you were talking,
bro.
my mind was going off thinking about certain things like along with what you're saying. And
Argo, all jokes aside, bro, I got mad love. I think this is going to be the year because look, if this other guy gives me $500,000, we got it right there. And I know that I'm good for at least another probably 100 to this thing. So I've already given like $50. So
like I keep saying, I think the most important and the most lucrative thing to help out with this would be to go on other people's channels, and because they have subscribers that aren't a lot over here either. So you're reaching tons of different lists of subscribers. We got to try to go on other people's channels and give up the link.
Look, hey, I told you, Jen and Barrett, my cousin, he just had a big thing. I'm not going to say who, but like I said, I thought he was just one part of Canada. No, he's for transportation, whatever he does over there, man. He's a big dog, man.
Really? I remember you saying.
Look, if he says he's going to commit to 100, I know he will. You ain't got to do that, bro, but I appreciate it.
You and I are going to have to plan my trip down there. I want to try to come like on the 11th or 12th?
Listen, Argo, me and you's got to talk too, because I got like 20 guys that want to do a ride up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, put a bunch of us together. I don't know what the weather's going to be like, but even if we don't do it that day, do like a mock run or something, man. That'd be pretty cool. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I'd like to come up, help you shop for 2 days, and then go with you.
Yeah, man, we'll definitely do that. And look, I really got to go. Kingston, stay here for a minute. Listen, remember, like I said, one hand wash the other, but two hands, washes the face, right? Keep your head up. Look what you see in the mirror, man. Love that thing, your face.
Have a good day,
Understand that.
everybody in the chat.
Yeah, man. Everybody in the chat, thank you. Everybody that stopped by, thank you. If you don't know Mike Ball, Insane Wheels, get over there with him. He had a great show in Hollywood, man. I think it was last night. Great topics, man. Even the guy that Mike had on the panel was, I wouldn't say liberal because I don't know, but the way he was talking, Mike still, boom, boom, him in Hollywood, man. It was a great debate, man. It was cool. It was awesome. Yeah, doesn't
they
take
had a
anything to
debate?
be nice to people, man.
They
Right?
had a debate.
No, it was just great. Mike was playing videos. They were talking about like gun control, and it was cool, man. Like, you know, and I say, you know, the biggest thing to gun control and saving these kids is education, man. You have to start there. They have to be taught better. There have to be more that goes into that, man. Like, we're worried about everything else but what's here. The homeless here, these kids are not, they're at like third grade reading levels in Chicago. Like, how can you ever expect to go somewhere in life, these kids, to they already have
They don't.
things
I don't
going
think they
against
care
them.
because we're
Yeah.
going to have robots working at all these places. They're not even going to need our kids for jobs anymore.
But they're going to
That's
need
the sad
people to
part.
fix the robots. That's what India did. This is what India did. India designed all these robots to do all these jobs. People are like, what the hell? But here they designed so they didn't lose. They designed every piece of equipment that needs so many guys to fix it and operate it that it offset it. But look, at the end of the day, you know, just have a nice day. Enjoy yourself, man. I'll be
And
back
always
tomorrow.
remember, at the end of the day go in.
Yo, and remember another thing too. When the day ends, you
morning
can see
begins.
who. When the day ends, you really can tell who's your friend.